Alright, the Painbrush nouvea, the second kit of the Painbrush, a weapon we haven't quite used in 3 wins yet. This is the dynamo roller of brushes, having poor mobility, ink consumption, and very slow attacking speed, but in return you get decent power and range. Personally, I like the dynamo a little bit better, but this thing has its uses, it has 10 missiles, it has different subs and specials, so if you tend to like the subs and specials on the Painbrush more, you might find yourself enjoying the Painbrush more. Either way, the goal is 3 wins, and if we get 3 in a row, we'll go for our 4th win. I'll see you in the first match. Alright, match number 1. We are a support weapon. We're going to be letting our teammates going in and slay. We do have decent paint, so we can put that down, and thankfully we do have a pretty good special to actually farm for when we need it. But since we're so slow, we want to make sure we're sitting at a point where we're not going to easily be rushed down, and hopefully having a teammate forward or something like that. Take a trade there, I think that's fine. We were very close to missiles though, so a little unfortunate, but it was either trade with the blaster or die to the blaster. And I think trading with it's better than dying to it. Since you are so close to our special now, I think we'll just go ahead and try and farm it. We're going to stay at some safe spots, and like I said before, just make sure we're not dying as much since we do have a valuable special. I'm going to back up here, wait for the booyah bomb. I'm going to start flinging this around, waiting for the splashdown to go off. You can tell I do not really know how well to use this weapon. Again, it's very slow and unwieldy, and unlike the dynamo roller, it's not strong single strikes. You have a lot of shorter but less strong strikes. If you use the weapon, you'll understand how it goes, and I think this guy's painting for his special. Just gonna try and ambush him, maybe with my teammate. Can't really reach him from there. It is good to jump with it, but whenever you do jump, you have to make sure you realize that you will be very easy to protect where you're going. Now, whenever you're just standing, you're also very easy to predict too, so you gotta be careful and make sure you're not just standing in one spot. Biggest issue is when you do want to reposition, you can either go into a roll or just stop your swing altogether and move. In either situation, you still have to go for the wind-up, which is definitely the worst part of the weapon, making it the most unwieldy thing. Wait for this booyah bomb to go off and see where we actually want to go here. I want to try and maybe corner this guy. Can't really outrange the Splatter Shot Pro here, so I would like to help my teammate out in a fight, but this blaster is going to try and do something funny. Alright, get around here. Okay, there we go. Blaster is now dead. We can actually start moving forward. I'm going to try and maybe back up for a group shot on the 10 missiles. Very good. You can also throw out point sensors. Point sensors aren't the best, they're not the worst, they just kind of work. They're not going to help you get any chip damage on people, and they're not going to help you move either. They're only going to tell you where someone's at. Alright, we're going to keep trying to ambush here since that's working out pretty decently. Stay back here, make sure we know where they're at. Definitely just trying to play this slow and make sure I'm not doing something too greedy. Alright, we did get a wipeout, very good. I think I'm going to start working on map control here since we can get our missiles pretty quick if we do. Alright, missiles are up. Go ahead and go for another group shot. Very nice, we hit all of them. So hopefully we get some deaths from it. Yes, there's 1, there's 2. Our teammate takes out a 3rd one, and then the 4th one is off this way, so we'll try and get him marked. And honestly, just going to sit right here, make sure I can lie in wait for them to just kind of drop on my teammates. Make sure we attack that. It is very hard to attack torpedoes too, since it just does take a while for you to get your swing out. Again, you want to make sure you have enough paint around you before you actually start attacking. I am now the only one alive, and I fell off the map. Very good job of me. Not really sure how I could have got out of that. The best thing I could have done is just roll the weight because there was really no paint around me. So we really need to make sure we're not dying to fall off either. That's a little annoying. Since we are in the defense mode right now, we really just need to take this slow and make sure we're not being too aggressive. I have a special I can farm for, so long as there is actually paint around me. Again, we don't really have a bomb that can paint for us, so that's not really going to work out very well. Alright, here's the Dapple, not the Dapples, that is the Zap actually, so help him out in the fight. Okay, we're going to go around this way. Again, if this thing had a little bit more range, it would feel a lot better, but it just doesn't, so it kind of just ends up feeling bad a lot of the time. Since you don't really have enough range to actually pressure people, but you also don't have a fast enough firing speed to get in and actually be aggressive, so you're having to constantly just try and lay back and wait for a kill to pretty much be fed to you. Alright, we'll go ahead and launch these missiles here. Very nice, we get 3 people there. Gonna go ahead and throw some point sensors out. Hopefully get the kill on him. The splashdown was buffed, so it's a lot harder to shoot it out of the sky. And again, just you can tell we're starting to struggle here now that we're running out of paint, and it's not feeling too great. Alright, there we go. Zappa's now dead. At this point, I think we can just try to ambush here. There we go, good. That 2-shot being very handy at close range. Unfortunately, just had over 50, or not over 50. I had enough damage to just die to the blaster shot, so we did die there, but our teammate takes the tower at the end there, so we get our first win. Alright, match number 2. This is going to be a bit rough. Multiple midline weapons, and ones that can very easily just kind of delete us. Is very scary for this thing because it does just kind of struggle in that kind of a matchup. So trying to play stealthily here and make sure we're not just, you know, running around without any ink. Like I said before, it's very important. Make sure we take that guy out. And we're going to start working towards our missiles. So we have our missiles now. Go ahead and target 2 people over in their base. Paint over the suction bomb. And we're going to go ahead and just try to play as much support as we can here. You're noticing we're not taking the first step because if we do, we're really just putting ourselves in enough danger to actually die. We are in range of these guys here, so hopefully we can get the kill on them. Again, we're just trying to hang out in weird spots where they don't quite know where we're at. There we go. Nice. He's dead. Gonna try and mark some people. We did get the blaster over there. That is the range blaster, though, so I can't really handle him as easily. There is the Nautilus. I'm gonna just try to hide my own ink here. Okay, we'll take the trade. Unfortunately, lose our missiles and we lost everyone else, which is not great, but I can't really control what my teammates are doing. The best thing we can do is actually play around them, which didn't do particularly well. We can probably get the kill on this guy. Move around here, try and just paint on the map. Okay, he's dead, good. Go ahead and trade some point sensors around, make sure we know where everyone's at. Point sensors don't give us points for special though, so we need to make sure we are actually, not dying here. Okay, this is not going to end up great if we don't move quick. Again, our range being pretty poor here does not help us out very much. Don't really know what I want to do here. They're still making points. I'm just trying to hide away from this blaster. He still doesn't know exactly where I'm at, and that's kind of giving him a hard time because he doesn't want to walk into my line of fire and be ambushed. So smart on him to, you know, play that slow, but he doesn't realize I'm still there and actually just kind of forgets about me. Very good. Our charger's actually doing a great job. A bit of a delayed kill there on the NZAP, I believe, but that's fine. Alright. We're going to launch missiles here. Go ahead and spread some point sensors around here. Oh, ran out of ink though. Yeah, I need to remember this weapon is very ink hungry. So after throwing double point sensors, we need a little bit of downtime so we actually can fight. All right, there's this guy over here, so I'm going to try to attack him. Unfortunately, we're just kind of hitting the pole there, but they've been taken out. Going to just back up completely here. Make sure our friends actually have some jump positions in. And I'm going to move slowly. That way they can't see where I'm actually swimming. Hopefully they don't get a lucky shot and actually hit me. There we go, very good. Teammates are helping us out a lot, getting chip damage on them. Just gonna try to keep this guy at bay here. If he tries to leave in his little ink line there, he'll have to jump into my shots. Unfortunately, the blaster was there and just, you know, damaged me enough to where I would die to the booyah bomb. They do have cooler. I don't think we do. Yeah, we do not have cooler. So unfortunately, they do get a bit of a better special to just kind of be aggressive with. We don't really get that option. Okay. Ah, man, just aiming poorly there. You would think the physical hitbox of the brush would exist, but it doesn't. It's just shooting out where the arrows are at. So it looks like your brush is going straight through them, but it's not actually going to do anything. That was very much a delayed kill there, so I'm wondering if the NZAP is not lagging. Alright, I think we're going to try to put some paint forward. Their blaster is actually over there, so let's get some space to move around so we can, you know, be moving undetected. Actually get our missiles here. We know that guy's over there. I'm going to go ahead and throw out point sensors that way so they can be marked, hopefully. Alright, hopefully get the blaster there. Not quite. Yeah, no, that wasn't great. I didn't notice I was marked by the wave breaker there until it was too late. At 46 seconds left, we should be fine here. just so long as we're not being too aggressive and, you know, going for kills. I was going for kills a little bit too much. I do have a very decent special that I really should be farming for. All right, there we go. Nautilus is now down. Pretty much all we have to do is wait out the timer here. And I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try and get a Tinna missile, maybe to just close out the game, make sure they can't actually jump on the tower. And we might even just hide near the tower. There we go, you're dead. I have taken a lot of damage though, but they don't really seem too particularly interested to getting on tower. He was distracted by my friend there. All right, there we go. And we'll launch off a victory missile to end the game there. If the guy tried to run towards the tower, I was already on there first, so we would have won that game anyways. All right, match number 3 shouldn't be as bad as the last match. We'll probably have some issues if that Junior is spamming bombs, which it looks like it is. Double Ink Saber sub on him. I need to remember that the pro has enough range to actually reach me. I keep forgetting that, and that's why I'm just playing so close. I need to play behind cover and make sure I'm just, you know, not poking their sight lines easily. Alright, we've lost everyone here, so we're gonna just kind of have to slowly push in here. I did mark everyone, I believe, so that's nice. Have to wait out Inkstorm too. This is going to be a pretty bad place to be, because we've already lost 2 people again. Hopefully our teammates are kind of a little bit more conservative with their lives and focus on getting our specials. Get 2 people on the tower. Hopefully those will actually maybe get a kill on someone. Trying to play around my bubble here. Thankfully our friend did that. Just gonna try and recover. Very good. He's actually sitting on the block. I thought he was on the tower. So, unfortunately, don't kill the dude. I think I got 60 damage on him, so hopefully our teammates will maybe follow it up. They don't really seem too interested in that. So this is probably going to be a bit of a difficult match because I don't know if we have our priorities straight here. I'm gonna try and get some paint down as I can because missiles will help out, even if it doesn't feel like it. Just make sure our teammates have enough paint to move around too, so we're not having as much trouble moving in. Just need to make sure I'm not being ambushed. Like, this Clash Blaster is going to be annoying, so I've got to make sure. I do see 3 people here, and then there's the 4th one on the left. So we'll mark him. Unfortunately, still get killed by him. I thought I was moving fast enough, but I wasn't. He was shooting at my friend. Maybe I need to be a little bit more aggressive then, because it does seem like we are having some troubles here with that. Unfortunately, I get one shot by the blob. Oh, this is not going to be a fun match, is it? Because I want to be a bit more aggressive, but then I just make a fool of myself. So let's wait. I do see these people over here. So we're just going to try to hide low. In this little ink puddle over here. We'll try and do what we did last time and wait for someone to come to us. Unfortunately, yeah, we just can't really chase that though. That's not great. Alright, we'll try to do what we can here. Unfortunately, this is just a very awkward spot to once again be in. So hopefully we can do something. I'll paint this wall on the left, climb up. Junior is spamming his bombs. Alright, we'll get these people marked at the very least. I'm going to move off to the left here and maybe help out this push forward. Yeah, Splattershot Pro's dead, thankfully, so I can't be picked off at range unless the Blobber is shooting at me. Alright, we'll hit him. See this guy over here? He probably has Ninja Squid. Yeah, that's the shirt for Ninja Squid, so I do know that, but he wasn't exactly aiming at me, so I could just kind of rush at him and actually take the kill. So, we're getting a push going here. Hopefully we can keep it going. Ah, no, never mind. That's not great. That's unfortunate. There is a bit of latency. I don't think it's going to affect much here, just because the ways I am dying is where I was poking out for very long. But the damage is all happening at once, which does throw off your sense of gameplay a little bit. Again, that's not going to make us lose, or be the thing that causes us to lose. It's just going to be poor gameplay that causes that. But this should be fine. We actually get a kill with missiles, so that's nice. I'm fine just eating shots from my friend there. And thankfully we do take the lead, and maybe, possibly, not yet. We are down to 1. So maybe if I didn't eat those shots there, we probably could have actually took the KO from that. But we are set up pretty well. They only have a minute left to actually push here, so I'm going to actually try to get under ledge and just kind of hide. Since we are very powerful up close, we should be able to maybe get some ambush kills. I'm just trying to figure out which person I want to go for. There we go. Very nice. Very nice ambush there. We'll get the pro too. That's really good. Only one left alive is the Clash. And if they jump to him, they should be able to stop any jumps that come in. They killed the Clash. I don't see any jumps coming in either, so that's really nice. I was able to actually manage that. I was a little afraid I would just kind of die during the ambush. So this actually worked out pretty well. Unfortunately, don't get the kill on the Junior there. He does know I'm here now, so I have to be careful. So, yeah, we've got to be careful around here because there is an ink storm. So we will be taking passive damage. Alright, try to just stop anyone over here. Maybe get the pro. Looks like damage just really isn't going off, but our friend jumped on the tower, so we will take our 3rd win. Alright, since we got 3 wins in a row, we'll go for a 4th win. A little worried about the Charger. It's going to be fun having to fight it since we are sticking out whenever we do actually have to attack because we are so slow. But we'll see how it goes. Our Charger is actually down now, so I'm going to just try and mark people as much as I can. Our friend is actually keeping the Clash Blaster at bay. Unfortunately, I believe our range is very similar, so he'll be able to easily just walk up and attack me. Thankfully, we were able to pressure him together. Hopefully, I'll at the very least trade with the Dapples. Did lose my special there, but we'll be able to actually push off of that, so I think it was worthy to lose that. Alright, we'll jump in here. Hopefully not die to the Charger here. We're going to just try to rest and maybe keep some health on us. That way we can actually go in and help fight. I'm going to try to hang on this ledge over here. If anyone tries to actually appear, we'll be able to actually catch him off guard. I actually want to go after this Charger now. There we go. He's now dead. Probably going to die to the Clash here. Never mind. I don't really know what the Clash is doing, but that didn't really work out well for him. Going to try and kill the Dapples here. Move around as much as I can. Very nice. They've got actually quite a few people over here, so we'll actually attack them. Clash is now dead once again. I'm going to just touch tower here, make sure it's starting to head back to mid as soon as possible. And I do believe I hear the heavy edit, so we'll take care of him. Take care of this. Just need to make sure we're not blinding the Charger here and letting them do whatever they want. We're not really making many strong pushes here. Okay, our friend is on the tower. I'm just going to hang next to it. Try to be ambush and just sneaky here because I think that's going to be the most important thing we can do. Lock onto these 2 people. There's someone over here. I don't know if it's their Charger or not. It is their Charger, so he is now dead. He took some damage from the well. Hopefully I can get the Clash Blaster there. Very nice. Only one left alive is their Dapples. Dapples are now dead. So now we're going to go back down and just start hiding again, making sure we're keeping an eye on where the Charger's at. We'll point him out to our friends, and we will see where everyone else is coming in from. Hopefully don't die here. Hold on. Alright, we'll jump back. No point in fighting that fight there since we are just going to be tag teamed, and we will not survive that. We already have over half our specials, so we'll be able to recover that now. And actually maybe get our missiles out. You're dead now. Their Charger is still alive though, so we need to just kind of back down over here. He's taken 2 hits. Okay, and our teammate kills him. Very nice. Gonna hide back down over here. I actually do hear the Charger shooting off tap shots, so we will actually, you know, take care of him since he's not really paying that much attention to us. Go ahead and get some paint down. We are very close to our special once again, so we'll actually wait for people to actually get in so we can use that and have a little bit more value out of it. Charger's over that way. Might be able to get a group shot of the 3. Maybe the 4. Hold on. Oh, I had the shot. Okay, we'll have to get the 3 here. Probably could have went after the Charger. That might have been better, but we'll just wait here for the Clash. Clash is now dead. Charger is going to, yeah, be aiming at me here, so I need to just be careful. Run at him. Right. Just be careful. Hide under the ledge here. If he pokes out, we will try to snap at him, but we can't exactly do that. Yeah, we're having some trouble stopping this push here. We need to figure out where the Charger is at. We're having a hard time figuring that out. There we go, you're dead. You are very close to dying. Hopefully our teammates can take care of that. Where are we at? No, we're gonna... Oh, why? Okay, so what happened there was I was just way too far back, I guess. What happened? I thought we were doing pretty decently, but evidently not. I saw people dying. That's why I stayed forward, just so I could actually go back and flank them. Little unfortunate. I'm guessing that was just because I wasn't paying as much attention as I should. I thought I was keeping it on the field, and we lost there. Unfortunate that we had to lose on the 4th game, but that's just how it happens sometimes. Alright, so there's 3 wins and 1 loss with the Painbrush Nouveau. Again, unfortunately, we did lose on the 4th match, but I just don't know really what I could have done. I went 16-2. Everyone else was more middling, 8-8, stuff like that. I'm not gonna rag on my teammates too much because obviously I could have done something better there since we were doing pretty decently. So what could I have done there? I don't really know. Just thinking about it, we probably could have been a little bit more on the draw there of actually getting in and taking them out by flanking. Since we did have the opportunity, I just didn't know if the Charger was actually, more towards mid, because if I didn't know and he was in mid, he could have very easily picked me off while I was going for someone else. So I wanted to make sure for that. I think there were plenty of opportunities to actually turn around, though. Again, we were doing really well whenever we were making the push. I just don't know what changed the tide of battle there, because something actually happened that, made us actually start playing worse. So a little unfortunate, but like I said before, you can't really control that. You just gotta, roll it off. Evidently, we were doing something pretty decent. I think we went over 10 kills each game, which is surprising because I'm not particularly great with this weapon. But I do think we were at the very least, playing somewhat decently. I'm not trying to brag here. I think it's more of a baseline. We did our job decently, because I certainly did not do anything perfectly, because there were plenty of ways we failed there. Either way, that's enough for rambling. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a comment below and maybe even consider subscribing. Until next time, bye.